Well, it's been 3 weeks ago already. 3 weeks ago today, the U.S. House of Representatives voted to approve 2 articles of impeachment against President Trump. But in an unprecedented move, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has so far withheld those articles of impeachment from the Senate, where an impeachment trial would take place. Before heading back to D.C., Oklahoma Representative Markwayne Mullin sat down with us for an extensive conversation about the impeachment process.
KRMG goes in depth.
Here's KRMG's Russell Mills.
Several theories have been floated about the decision to withhold the articles of impeachment. Congressman Mullin tells me it was an unprecedented and unexpected move on the part of House Speaker Nancy Pelosi.
So this is the first time that the Speaker hasn't sent over the articles of impeachment to proceed with the trial to the Senate. And it caught all of us off guard. I mean, she did this as we were leaving town for Christmas break. She made the announcement. And then you seen the Democrat attorney, their lead attorney, that came out shortly after and said that, we're looking at calling additional witnesses because there might be additional impeachment charges brought up.
But additional charges have not been presented, at least not yet. Mr. Mullin has 2 theories. First, it may be the case against the president's just too weak.
This would be thrown out immediately, even on liberal talk shows, and liberal media has said that this is a brilliant move by Nancy Pelosi because the president will never be acquitted of his charges, because if he's not ever found innocent, that he can't be actually acquitted. The charges just linger.
Okay.
So it'll have like an asterisk behind it for history.
But he's personally leaning towards theory number 2, that Senate Democrats want a stronger case before proceeding to trial.
I think that Chuck Schumer said, if you're gonna put your House members forward, that's your call. You're the Speaker. But I'm leading the Senate. If you're going to send a case over here for us to vote on, you better have a stronger case. So make a stronger case or don't send it to us. And I think that's probably where we're at today.
Regardless, Mullin's convinced that ultimately this president will be vindicated by the Senate and then again at the polls.
There's going to be a day of reckoning, and I think that's going to be November of 2020, that they're going to be answering for this by their voters. The independents have already made it very clear that they're not happy with it. They may not support the president, but they also support the Constitution and the rule of law, and the way that this was handled was not accurate. And so the president's favorabilities during the impeachment actually went up.
Looking ahead into 2020, he says, fasten your seatbelts.
You think this year was bad? This was the non-political year. 2019 was the non-political. The off years where we're supposed to get things done. So you think 2019 was bad? 2020 is you're going to want to throw up at some of the political posturing that's going to take place.
It's at least unlikely to be boring. Russell Mills, 102.3 KRMG, Tulsa's News and Talk.
Boring it will not be. By the way, about 20 minutes from now, we have Senator James Langford joining us live at 7:05 this morning with his thoughts on the ballistic missile attack by Iran on bases housing U.S. forces in Iraq last night. 6:45, Fox.